said, I would rather them do that
Yeah.
and really go offense, like you said, unless it's a defense or offensive lineman.
Yeah, if it's not an offensive lineman, I don't want to see no. I like the Brock Bowers and the and the. But I just feel like at some point, like you said, it's redundant. If we do that, we're doing what we did with Thomas Dimitrov when we drafted Calvin Ridley, and we draft like you drafting, like strengthening a strength. Like at the time we drafted Calvin Ridley, you had Julio, you had Muhammad Sanu, so it just made him kind of the third wheel. Then we went out and got Russell Gage, so we just had like guys on top of guys on top of guys as far as that same position. It got redundant, and that's why I think a lot of the draft experts are expecting the Falcons to take a wide receiver because that's been like our mojo. That's what we do every year. It's like we wide receiver you. Every time it comes up a first round pick, it's like, okay, the Falcons are gonna somehow, some way, trick themselves into or overthink it and end up taking a wide receiver, no matter how deep we at that position.
All right, so that's Jude's take on the Atlanta Falcons and the draft and how experts view the Atlanta Falcons. The question I have for you guys, being that the Falcons have had in the past taking wide receivers, obviously they moved up the trade for Julio Jones, and they gave up the farm for him. They thought he was that guy, and he ended up living up to that hype. You look at a guy like even Calvin Ridley. They end up getting Calvin Ridley, but it didn't work out the way that they hoped. They thought he was going to be the next great wide receiver in the Atlanta Falcons franchise, in the history of the Atlanta Falcons, but it did not work. But let me know what you guys think about it. Is there a wide receiver in this particular draft that you would forego, all right, even drafting some guys in the trenches? Who would you draft at that wide receiver position to say, all right, I know we got Drake, I know we got Kyle, I know we got Mooney. Who is that wide receiver that you're looking, that you would consider drafting at that number one and number one pick for the Atlanta Falcons? All right, so again, hit that subscribe button. Check out this video that is on the screen right now. I'm out.